Hello students, good morning. I am Sanjim Srivastava teaching you history. Chapter number 2. The name of chapter is Socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. So students, just open page number 28. The topic is that is coming socialism in Europe. Let's start about this topic. The coming of socialism in Europe. The emergence of socialism in Europe can be traced back to the 19th century. Socialists were opposed of the concept of private property. They believed that if a society has a whole control property, more attention would be paid to collective social interest. Robert Owen, one of the early socialists, believed that a few other in the idea of cooperatives. Another stream of early socialists represented by Louis Blanc felt that the cooperatives could be built only if the government encouraged them. Cooperatives were associations comprising people who produced goods together and divided the profit equally. Karl Marx, 1818 to 1883, a German philosopher who spent most of his time in England and France, was undoubtedly the best known for all representatives of socialist ideology. Common, Commonly referred to as the father of scientific socialism, Marx argued that an industrial society was capitalist. In its character and the institution operating under its control were designed to exploit the workers and keep the profits for themselves. He believed that the workers had to construct a radically socialist society where all property was socially controlled. The Communist Manifesto 1848 and Das Kapital 1867 were his two important works, which he wrote in collaboration with his close friend associate Frederick Engels. The idea propounded by Marx and expressed in his writing were at the root of the Bolshevik Revolution of 1917 that led to end of the Tsarist regime and established of communist rule in Russia under the leadership of Lenin. So, students, these are all about the coming of the socialism in Europe. Socialists form an international body, namely that Second International, who formed Second International Socialist. They set up fund for helping members in time of distress and demanded a reduction for working hours and the right to vote. In Germany, these associations were work with the Socialist Democratic Party and help it in winning the parliamentary elections. In 1905, Socialist and trade unionists formed the Labour Party in Britain and the Socialist Party in France. Socialism, however, could not precede the influence of the radical liberals and the conservatives. So students, these are the important points which we have discussed here related to the topic, that is the coming of socialism to Europe. And I hope you all have understood this. So we will meet you next day with new topic. Thank you very much.